Trump just delivered a seismic blow to the Democrats' agenda, making one of the most drastic policy decisions that he has made since he took office the second time. And this comes as a direct result of the terrorist attack that occurred on Wednesday, leaving one National Guardsman killed and one in critical condition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to share with you is going to have massive political consequences, and the left is going to absolutely melt down over this. But clearly Trump has had enough, and clearly he's ready to take the gloves off and start playing hardball. This is the policy decision that is going to send a shockwave through the entire country. I will permanently pause migration from all third world countries to allow the U.S. system to fully recover, terminate all of the millions of Biden illegal admissions, including those signed by Sleepy Joe Biden's auto pen, and remove anyone who is not a net asset to the United States or is incapable of loving our country, and all federal benefits and subsidies to non-citizens of our country, denaturalize migrants who undermine domestic tranquility, and deport any foreign national who is a public charge, security risk, or non-compatible with Western civilization. These goals will be pursued with the aim of achieving a major reduction in illegal and disruptive populations, including those admitted through an unauthorized and illegal auto pen approval process. Only reverse migration can fully cure this situation. Other than that, happy Thanksgiving to all, except those that hate, steal, murder, and destroy everything that America stands for. You won't be here long. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what I voted for. Because under the Biden administration, with his completely open border policy, after the failed Afghanistan withdrawal, somewhere between 75,000 and 200,000 Afghans were led into this country, not vetted. Many of them are terrorists, many of them are violent, and we just saw 2 days ago a terrorist attack 2 blocks away from the White House. And who was the attacker? None other than one of these refugees that was let in under the Biden administration. So the escalation of Trump's immigration policy is absolutely warranted and necessary. And get this, if you need any more evidence that Trump is done playing around and he's ready to take drastic action, then watch how he responds to this reporter that asked him, "Why are you blaming Biden for this attack?"
Why do you blame the Biden administration?
Because they let him in. Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? Because they came on a plane along with thousands of other people that shouldn't be here, and you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person.
Clearly, I think he doesn't care anymore. He's done playing games with the media, and he doesn't care how they spin this. He's doing what needs to be done. Now, this is another piece of information which just broke as I'm making this video. This is from the Department of Homeland Security. Termination of the designation of Haiti for temporary protected status. This is just in. I don't think anybody's reported on this yet. Summary: through this notice, the Department of Homeland Security newly announces that the Secretary of Homeland Security is terminating the designation of Haiti for temporary protected status because of interference by a federal district court judge. The designation of Haiti is set to expire on February 3rd, 2026, after reviewing country conditions and consulting with appropriate U.S. government agencies. The Secretary determined that Haiti no longer meets the conditions for the designation for temporary protected status. The Secretary, therefore, is newly terminating the temporary protected status designation of Haiti as required by statute. This termination is effective February 3rd, 2026, after February 3rd, 2026, nationals of Haiti who have been granted temporary protective status under Haiti's designation will no longer have temporary protected status. So the Department of Homeland Security under Kristi Noem is ready to play ball with the Trump agenda, and this is something I want to share with you guys that are going to probably say in the comment section that Trump doesn't have this authority, or, you know, that none of this stuff's going to go through because of a radical judge that's going to block it. I asked Grok whether or not Trump can pause immigration, and it's very clear that yes, as president, Donald Trump has the legal authority to pause or restrict immigration through executive actions, primarily under the Immigration and Nationality Act, the INA. Section 212F of the INA grants the president broad discretion to suspend the entry of all aliens or any class of aliens if he determines their entry would be detrimental to the interests of the United States. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is exactly what I voted for. Trump ran on mass deportations, and the American people elected him with the popular vote. He won the popular vote campaigning on mass deportations. We watched under the Biden administration more illegals come into this country, many of which were criminals, cartels, gang members, and we're seeing the consequences. The attack that happened 2 days ago woke up a lot of people because we know these people are here. We've known that they're out there, but some people just have to see it to believe it, that this is detrimental to our country. We took in more illegals in 3 years than any nation has in world history. And I think it's a crying shame that Trump has to spend half of his time just undoing the damage that was caused under the Biden administration. The Afghanistan withdrawal was one of the biggest disasters in American history, and now we have American soldiers dead because of what they did. So, if you want to say this is too drastic, or you want to say this is not going to help us in the midterms, I really don't care. I genuinely don't care. I want to see this type of attitude and action from the Trump administration as I have since the moment he took office. It's time to turn the tables. It's time to go nuclear. It's time to stop caring what the Democrats say and what the mainstream media says because nobody's listening to it anymore. Again, Trump won the popular vote, and the only thing that's going to hurt him is by trying to appease the people that hate him. What's going to help him is appeasing the people that elected him and stopping the massive drain on the American taxpayer, these millions of illegals that don't belong here receiving government benefits that we fund with our tax dollars, and stopping the massive Soros-created refugee pipeline that the Democrats set up to get these people here in the first place. America is done being screwed over. We're done funding and paying for people that don't belong here, that hate this country, that don't abide by our laws, that don't respect or adopt our culture, and are destroying us from the inside out. And we've all woken up to the fact that the Democrats' agenda is to get so many of these people here that they displace our voice so that we no longer matter. And we've seen it happen over decades where they bring all these people in, and there's so many of them that now the politicians are no longer trying to appeal to the average everyday working American. They're trying to appease the people that they brought here and displaced us with. So I think it's time to take the gloves off, stop worrying and stop caring about what the media says or what the Democrats say, call you a racist or a bigot, blah, 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 blah. We're done with that. That narrative collapsed. So it's time for radical, drastic action. And I'm glad to see Trump taking the gloves off. Now, if you agree, let me know down in the comments section. I always love to hear from you guys. As always, leave a like on the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.